What is it that's already written? I'm not sure I follow you.
No, you don't.
Clearly I don't understand. What's going on, Owlets? This is the Wise Gaming Owl. We are back for another episode of the Council. As you saw, we just kind of inspected in there. We of the Elizabeth Adams murder. We need to move on to other rooms as we investigated her room. So that's what we're going to do right now. And let's quit talking about what we're going to do, as I always say, and let's get back into it. So here we go. Who's this? Aha! Okay. The paper. Read.
Dear E, I received your last letter. Unfortunately, the Crown informed the Golden Order that our mission should under no circumstances hamper Sir Gregory's plans. Decidedly, they have support from the highest level in Buckingham Palace. So here we both are, hands and feet tied, and little room to maneuver. Keep me abreast of events. Our mission is becoming more complicated. Yours, E. P.S. The French chapter of the Order doesn't appear to know anything about the arrival of our friend Sarah. I therefore cannot comment on it. However, my guess is that she has come here for personal reasons.
Oh, getting all kinds of crazy, aren't they? That really didn't tell me anything too productive. Oh! Kind of hanging out in their room, letting me walk around and check stuff.
A letter from William Pitt the Younger, addressed to Emily. He's the present Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Emily has indeed some powerful backers. Madam, thank you for consoling the Queen. The King's situation is worsening, but I wager he'll recover from this present fit. Next time you speak with Her Majesty the Queen, would you please be so kind as to ask her to look into my petition to raise taxes with the King? I will personally see to it that our nation will recover from this impasse. But King George's mental situation is slowing down our decision-taking. Thank you in advance for all your help. William Pitt, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom of Great Britain.
Oh.
2 coils circle the lock.
Let's unlock it. Oh yeah. See that?
Dear Gregory, thank you for the information. I've managed to find out about the names you gave me. George Washington is a man you can trust. In spite of his obvious talent for politics, he has remained upright and honest. On the other hand, as you may well know, he is already doing business with Lord Mortimer. It will be more difficult to approach him. Napoleon Bonaparte was unknown to me until today. He's a passionate young French soldier for whom Mortimer predicts a promising future. Take heed. He is a man of conviction, which to my mind makes him potentially dangerous. As for Sarah de Richet, what more is there to say? You already know each other. She was apparently invited by Lord Mortimer about an ongoing matter in Paris that concerns a receiver in stolen art. See you soon. Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
All right, I've retrieved everything.
Oh, have I? You can inform King George of the Holy Father's backing, which shall assist you with your financial... blah blah blah, whatever, okay.
A letter from William Pitt the Elder, addressed to Emily. He was the English Prime Minister.
Already did that.
This letter, the Devil's Thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised traits.
Don't know what the point of that was, but alright. Talk to her in a second. Snatch that up. Hold an elixir. And open the outside door. I think we've checked everything in this room. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk to her now if it lets us. Here we go.
What can I do for you, Louis?
I've come to see you about last night's tragedy. Did you hear anything about what happened to Elizabeth?
Yes, we all did. Rumors spread quickly, you know. How awful. I didn't know her well, but I hope at least the poor thing didn't suffer too much.
Death came quickly. You can be assured of that.
If such a senseless act can happen here, then none of us is truly safe anywhere. Lord Mortimer must be mortified that one of his guests could have committed such an act, don't you think?
He is indeed very upset about it. It's only natural after such a violent murder.
Violent? What do you mean?
Elizabeth was stabbed 9
Hey, I didn't say
Oh
that.
my god, Louis. How awful.
Did you see?
The murderer must have had a serious grudge against her to set upon her like that. It must have been a crime of passion. Do you know what happened exactly?
In fact, Lord Mortimer has asked me to look into this case, Emily.
Really? Are you Lord Mortimer's snoop now?
I'm doing it for Elizabeth, not to please Mortimer.
Good for you. Quite right, too. Have you found out anything?
Let's ask what.
Did you and Elizabeth get to know each other?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I must admit, Louis, I didn't take much interest in her. I feel a bit guilty about it, but I never actually spoke to her. She seemed burdened by her problems, and as she wasn't invited to the conference, I didn't really seek her out.
All right then. I don't know if we should trust, because there's a whole bunch of things that could be happening here. It could be the mom, your mom in the game, could be the one behind all of this. Or it could have been her twin sister, who's not dead after all, and maybe is doing all of this. We don't really know. But do we want to tell her is the question. Do we want to tell her or talk to her about this? I think we won't tell her about the fabric, but we will tell her about the dagger and see how she reacts.
We found the murder weapon.
What is it?
A dagger, quite slim.
Have you found its owner?
Not yet. Still searching as it happens. That said, since a blade penetrated the body several times, the murderer's hand will have been covered in blood.
You think that's a clue?
The handprint was a very slender hand, Emily. Probably that of a woman.
Do you realize what that means? There are only 3 of us on the island. Bearing in mind that neither my sister nor myself had any reason to set upon the young lady, that means...
I know, Emily. I know.
Keep up your courage, Louis. I'm sure there's an explanation. You're bound to shed some light on it all.
If what you say is true, Emily, I'm less and less enthusiastic about shedding any light on the subject.
See? I told her about the dagger, but I wasn't going to tell her about the fabric. Let's go.
I won't keep you, Emily. Thank you for answering my questions.
See you, Louis.
Move on to the next step. Guy is a suspect. Thing is, he's not though. The only thing is, why was that gun there?
Hannibal crossing the Alps. Another military success. Why do I get nothing but visions of horror in my room? And he gets victory after victory?
Question. All right, let's do.
My dearest son, I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation is rapidly worsening here. Paoli continues to steer our motherland, Corsica, toward open warfare between France and England. His men are everywhere. We are obliged to go into hiding and are unable to remain in the same place for more than 2 days. I wouldn't be surprised if they targeted us soon. Make haste, my son. You hold our destiny in your hands. Your loving mother, Maria Letizia.
No pressure, huh?
It's a beautiful weapon. A lovely damask blade. It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles.
What? Covered immunity.
A bicorn decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier.
Search it. Oh, I need some more points. Oh, enough. A very similar clock, isn't it? Would make sense. He's sneaking behind here. Oh, nothing in there. What do we got over here?
There's just one holster in Bonaparte's gear, and the pistol is missing. On the other hand, his cleaning equipment is in mint condition. That's typical of the soldier in him.
Okay, so there we go. That gun obviously belongs to this dude. So we have figured it out.
My dear Napoleon, as previously agreed, I would like to ask you to join us in January on my island to participate in the High Society meeting organized for the occasion. We shall be able to continue our discussion about our project for a new order for France. I have a proposition to make to you concerning your wish to put a strong leader at the head of France. I trust you to be discreet as to your coming. See you soon. Lord William Mortimer.
This Mortimer guy does not seem like a good dude at all. Seems like a bad dude, man. You know he's gonna be a problem down the road. Don't know when, but he will be. Alright, let's talk to him.
Monsieur de Richet, please be quick. We are both very busy.
Okay, you're busy.
As any good soldier would, I imagine you own a firearm. May I see it?
Oh, well, if you really want to, here is my pistol. Don't worry, it is not loaded.
Do you have several of these?
In Corsica, oui, but not on me when I am traveling. Only a bandit would carry such an arsenal.
Thank you.
Okay, well, that wasn't his gun. It must have been the other French guy after him. I'm not doing very good at this.
Did you hear about young Elizabeth?
Indeed, it is deeply regrettable.
Lord Mortimer asked me to...
I know. You no doubt want to know my alibi. I spent the night downstairs playing cards.
Okay, until what time?
What time did the game end?
I can't say exactly. As for me, I must have stayed until midnight. I was exhausted, couldn't think straight. So I preferred to go up to bed.
On your way up to bed, did you notice anything out of the ordinary?
No, not in the least. The whole manor was sound asleep.
Not really. No. Can you tell me who was present at the game, please?
Well, there were Lord Mortimer, President Washington, and Sir Gregory.
Thank you.
Ah, and His Eminence Piaget as well. Excuse me, I nearly forgot him. Poor soul.
Here we go. Did anyone leave early?
Did any of you leave during the game?
Not that I know of, monsieur. I didn't exactly spend my time noting the other guests' comings and goings, but I don't think so.
Thank you.
Okay, so nothing happened anywhere. No one left early. About midnight, Washington, led Carew.
Did you hear about young
Oh, I
Elizabeth?
messed up.
Indeed, it is deeply regrettable.
Lord Mortimer asked me to...
I know. You no doubt want to know my alibi. I spent the night downstairs playing cards.
Alright. Never mind.
Well, have we finished, monsieur?
Exactly. Thanks again for all your answers. Good day.
one more. This guy. His gun had to be there.
What do you want from me, de Richet?
Greetings. It's fallen to me
Cut
that...
the crap! Get to the point. We both know why you're here.
And have you got anything to tell me?
What does it matter? It's too late anyway. Do what you have to do and get out.
It's never too late, sir. If you have something to say, now is the time.
You don't understand. Everything's already written. It's over.
Why is he behaving like the perfect culprit? What is it that's already written? I'm not sure I follow you.
No, you don't.
Clearly I don't. I don't understand. Alright, let's just look in his room.
A pattern with 4 circles.
Unlock it. There we go. Oh, it's got all kinds of goodies in here.
Dear Monsieur Peru, I'm writing to thank you for the funds you sent. These funds will be crucial for the renovation of the western wing of the orphanage. The children you sent are doing marvelously well, and little Pierre will soon be walking. Some of them still sometimes suffer nightmares about their parents on the scaffold, but I expect they will cease in due course. Should you decide to send us more, please note that another 20 beds will soon be ready. The children and myself will never thank you enough. Long live the Republic. Long live France. Sister Marie-Hélène. All right. I've retrieved everything. All right. I've retrieved everything.
Okay. Alright, let's
Great. Honey.
getting a lot of cool stuff here. So far I'm thinking this would have been our main suspect, but he does seem a little too easy. Yeah, his gun was there, but again, he's a pretty big dude. That's alright. Seems like a pretty big dude, and doesn't make sense. I don't know yet. Maybe we'll get a vision.
Dear friend, please come and join us. We must meet about the ongoing operations in Paris.
Okay, it just shows how he's linked to Lord Morton. What is this? Oh. Golden elixir. This!
Records of the police. Notes intended for the police lieutenant of Paris. It's a list of people under surveillance in Paris. And there's some well-known names on it. This is valuable information. This shouldn't be lying around.
Okay, let's go talk to this guy again. Wait. I can't open it. I did not see anything else worth opening. I did go all the way in there. Let me double check it. All the way in. Yeah, we read that. Okay, let's go. Go talk to him again.
All right. Have you finished?
Not quite. I'd like you to answer a few questions.
Wow. Huh. Let's do this.
Let's get right to it. Are you Elizabeth Adams' murderer?
That is for you to prove, if I'm not mistaken, boy. You weren't expecting me to do all the legwork for you, were you? Lazy man.
Ah.
You were armed the night of my arrival. Can I see your weapon?
No.
You do realize you're not helping, don't you? You're making it worse for yourself.
Huh.
I'd like to talk about the letter you're writing. What woman is it addressed to?
Who says it's a woman? I'm not saying any more. There's no point you insisting. All right. Have you finished?
Not quite. I'd like you to answer
They
a few
kicked me
questions.
out of the conversation. Well, because we've done everything. He won't tell me if he's got his gun, which we know he doesn't.
Goodbye, sir. We shall meet again.
Probably.
Something with that dude. I don't know. Like I said, he's a mean dude, but I don't think he's our murderer. Let's go. Okay, Owlets, that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, as well as smash the like button and hit that bell notification icon. That way you're notified when new videos are released. And as always, Owlets, I hope to see all of you next time.